Next, we have our Sutter Animal Services report. We got Diana Brett. You're limping.
I am.
Got bit by a dog.
Yes, sir. I did. No. A couple times. I've been in the business 28 years. I've caught a dog or two, and I've used this body. I've enjoyed it. I'm looking at a hip replacement in a couple months, so then I'll get back to hang gliding and whatnot I used to do. I have fear of heights, so that's not going to happen. So we're just going to. Oh, thank you. Okay, tell me again. What do? I push this button here to go forward. Correct. All right, here we go. So my executive director, Brad, is here, and we've promised to do a presentation that it's about 5 minutes. So we're halfway done. All right. So we're going to move on. Some of you don't know, some of you do know, and some of you don't know that we are Sutter Animal Services. We cover the entire county of Sutter, which is 608 square miles. We have 3 animal control officers working 7 days a week, day shifts and 10-hour shifts to try to cover as much as we can. And we cover all of Sutter County, Live Oak, and Yuba City. That's a beautiful building that we moved into just a little over 5 years ago. A lot of animals have come through there. A lot of great stories, some hard ones too, but we're proud of what we do. Animal intake, we went ahead and measured 2018, even though it's not done, though it's rapidly approaching. It's like crazy. It was just 4th of July, and now, you know, there's Christmas stuff everywhere. But as it looks, we're actually going to surpass the amount of animals that we took in last year, probably by a couple hundred or so. Live release, that's a term that we use in this business. It's adoptions, rescue groups, transfers to other agencies, returns to owner, foster care, and releasing wildlife. I do want to speak on transfer, what that means. We have a beautiful building, no doubt, and we take good care of it. But believe it or not, we only have 42 dog runs. And if we didn't concentrate on rescuing animals through other relationships, other rescues, there's no way we could handle what we do. So I just want to speak to that. There is the live release chart. We are going to surpass, be about or slightly surpass the live release as well, because our 12 Days of Christmas special is coming up, which we do every year, where you pick the animal, you pick the price, and we've also got a Veteran Day special and so forth. So we're going to at least make the same amount of live release that we did last year, if not a little bit more. This is the thing we're super proud of. Euthanasia. Look at that. Okay. It is. What's that? I'm sorry. Sorry, sir. Yes, I was bitten by a dog. Sorry. And that's because of our relationships, our live release. We also work with the public when their animal is impounded. We don't make it cost prohibitive for them to get their animal back. We work with people, obviously on animals that are not a threat to society. Right. The deceased animal intake, this has to do with the stuff we see on the roads. You know, we can't talk about animal services without talking about this. It's one of the icky things that we do. But look at that trajectory. That's going up. Why? Anybody want to guess? I'll tell you. More cars, more speeding, more people with a bad gate, a bad fence. It's just a bad combination. So. Revenue highlight, we're super proud of this as well. We are going to surpass the licensing fees revenue that we projected to make. We work very closely with the veterinary hospitals. When you go in and you get your dog a rabies shot, a rabies certificate comes to us. We put it into the computer and send out an invoice welcoming the people that, you know, that you have a new pet. That's fantastic. Please buy your license. Right. So we also give people a 30-day grace to get that taken care of. But unfortunately, if they don't in a timely manner, there's also a late fee, which we do impose. So, and then you know what? The late fee is $20. It's just not worth it because the license is only $12. Right. So people are starting to recognize the importance of just take care of it. We don't go away. Field services. How am I doing on time? I'm doing good, actually.
Fine.
Field services, these are the things that we take care of. Let's just read through real quick, and then I just want to concentrate on the last one, which is a newer one. As some of you know, we stopped taking feral cats in 2012, right before we moved into the new facility. And it's not necessarily a solution to some of the community problems that are out there. Opening the gates and taking them in again isn't either the solution because we don't have the space. But we've worked with the director, there he is, and we're going to, he's gone ahead and helped us with some funding. We're going to do our first ever spay, neuter thing for feral cats. It's called a trap, neuter, release, or TNR, and we're going to do that in our own back parking lot with a mobile van, veterinary services that comes. We looked at it. It was too expensive for us to do it in our own building. What all these people need is just electricity, and they have everything they need. So the first time we're going to do that is December 6th. It'll be a pilot. We're going to try it one time. It's only 20 cats the first time, and then we'll move on from there. But we're very proud that we're trying to do something. Total calls for service, we are also going to surpass what we did last year. There was 7,128 calls for service. It's going to be more like 7,500 this year. There's just more people, more animals. There is a formula that the Humane Society of the United States, or HSUS, uses that 1/3 of every household has pets. We know that. And some households are multiple pets. Not all of those creatures get loose or end up in a shelter, but the more people that move here, the more animals we're going to have to take care of. These again are some of the partnerships that we're working with. We're very proud of the relationships that we built and that we maintain. If it weren't for these folks, there's just no way we could do what we do. Here's some more of those folks. We do use some places that are out of the area as well. As some of you know, I'm from the Bay Area. And I stay connected to some of these folks. Oakland SPCA, as well as the Dublin SPCA, they come up on a monthly basis. And when they do, they'll come and take 15 or 20 animals each time. Some of the other local partnerships. We work with Yuba College to get some of our animals spayed and neutered at a reduced rate, which again helps us place animals. And we work with the Sheriff's Work Alternative Program. They help us with basically free labor. Folks that have had a minor infraction can come and work off their sentence at the animal shelter. Half of them end up adopting something when they're done. They were very proud of our Friends of SASA nonprofit. Since their inception in 2014, they've raised over $100,000 through their yearly events, and also people that donate at the animal shelter, they'll come in and purchase a $12 license and round up to 20. And so that's how some of the funds go into an account. And what we use that for is just sometimes we'll need equipment, or a special animal needs special care that we can't provide. We don't have the medical care, the facility to do what it needs, and they're able to help us, and they're a wonderful group of people. And any questions? I gladly take any questions.
Thank you, Diana. Yes.
Diana, not
Yes,
really a question, just a comment. I had the opportunity on Sunday. My foster son enjoys dogs and cats and whatnot, so we popped into the facility on Sunday. And I got to tell you, it was spotless, and it was so nice. Only one tried to bite me.
Oh, fantastic.
But the dogs are fine. The employees, no, they were. It was wonderful. It was really clean. Everyone was very professional, polite, and it was. It just gave you a good feeling to know you have the live releases, so many of them in so many ways that you've gone and put together to avoid the euthanasia.
Thank you.
Is great, and then the cat room and the whole bit. So I just wanted to make a point of pointing that out, that it's you guys are doing a great job.
Thank you, sir.
I'm very happy with that.
Thank you.
Through the mayor. So, Diane, if you could just maybe expand a little bit on the fostering program that is out there, or the foster care type programs that are out there, and maybe potential to expand that program a little bit.
So the foster care, so animals that are too young perhaps to be adopted directly. We sometimes work with a direct partnership would be Rescue Paws or Sutter Buttes Canine or one of the others. Keeping animals that are too young to be there, they're more susceptible to diseases. So or when we get a batch of kittens in that have no mother and they need to be bottle fed, we have like a Rolodex. Basically, that ages me, I know saying that, but it's not in a cell phone, but it's a little thing. It's actually, okay, thank you, sir. I think and we just go to the Rolodex and we just call and usually by the end of the day, someone will come down and take them into their home.
And then just a shameless plug for Friends of SASA. Any person that feels that they can make a donation to Friends of SASA, Christmas is coming up. Perfect time to walk in the front doors, write out a check, and they will intake that and put it into the proper account. But it certainly is something that goes a long way. $100 is a very welcome donation in the name of one of your family members or somebody that really doesn't need anything but to know that animals are being taken care of and loved in a facility and eventually going to be released to a caring family.
Thank you.
Through the mayor.
Yes.
Diana,
Yes, sir.
you have done a great job in fulfilling the vision that we had as a community with SASA. Thank you very much, because
Thank you.
it took quite a bit for us to be able to at least establish the JPA and the agreements and stuff, and you have fulfilled the vision, and you've made us all very proud of the facility and the care that it is taken care of. And I remember when Rescue Paws got started and all the questions they had and the difficulties with, how's this all going to work, and success that Rescue Paws has and all the others that are in our area now that work so well together. So thank you very much. I want to give you kudos on that.
Thank you. It's been my pleasure. It really has. Really has. Thank you.
Annie.
Yeah. I'm going to piggyback on with everybody else, Dan. I just want to thank you and your staff for everything you do.
Thank you, sir.
So thank you very much.
We enjoy what we do. Thank you.
And I'm just going to add this, and Brad knows this as well, so does Darren, with the Summer at City Hall program that we have with the students that come in for the 3 weeks. They do come and visit the animal shelter, and they all fall in love. And I think there's several of them that wanted to volunteer and are probably volunteering at this time too. So, and they're just amazed that that facility even exists. So, love introducing folks to come out there.
Thank you.
And be able to help you in any way they can. So,
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
Thank you.
She limps over.